war and all the warriors that we get lost. Battlefield of dreams full of teams wanna be the boss. Jump into a session is a lesson when lines are crossed. Impossible victory, unstoppable, probable, logical. Locking you with the view when we shoot. Don't jump, don't be a punk, yo. We taking this loop, we small, we cool. We can never hide the truth. We the leaders of this life, the heroes ready for the fight tonight. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. It's beautiful place without a trace is creed. You need to escape, a legend in these days is how I'm walking. You know the name they talking, I move around like I own it. Cause this is home for the moment. Show face the conquer a new world. You'll do what it takes, what's at stake is fortune. There's more worlds to be open.
Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. You could call it hunger every morning, gotta break fast. Even those opposing know I'm focused, so the pace lands. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, I'm a legend in the making. But I don't need the title, stay ahead of all my rivals. I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. Yeah, I gotta stick to the plan. You can leave and keep the praise. Mexico to Japan. No, I'm leaving them amazed. And I'm moving out the brake pads. Ain't no switching up the pace. I keep it triple digits when in my pad, so don't get up in the way. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making, but I don't need the praises. I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, I'm a legend in the making. But I don't need the title, stay ahead of all my rivals. I'm just learning from my idols. They say life is what you make it, so get just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard around the crown, I came to take it home. all the challenges. Won't waste the breath if you ask, winning, you know the decision unanimous. I might cold black with passion, blow past him, no chances, panic or challenge. Back to back baddest, old habits, cause casket for your whole clan. No capping, no co-captain here, but they watching me top of the tiers. I'm just watching them dropping the tears. They pay homage, not as a peers. And we were coming from the mud, huh? Now they looking up to us, huh? Now they trying to get some love, right? Cause we double up the dubs, huh? Yeah, I was born humble and cold. Now I'ma come for the throat. Never let me on my soul. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making. I don't need the praises, I know life is what you make it. Mine ain't made for conversation, and if life is what you make it, then guess just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard up, round the crown, I came to take it home. Pressure, watch him fall, always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall, always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall, always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it all.
Muda. And he has no chance at revival. But let's see how the rest of the game goes. He's scoping at him, the FGL launcher to burn him out through the trees. And Youngchi about to be snuffed out. Boy, he proves dominant. 3 eliminations against the meta shotgun, the M590, but the Mark 7 comes out dominant. And that is brilliant play coming from Prime Squad. Young Chi, GG's to him. He's doing absolutely well, and I hope he can continue with this intensity all the way to the final circle. And we're seeing Zeus taking a player down. Elliot going up against UC Clown Ace, and Clown just aces him up there, and that is wraps for Elliot in this map of Bermuda. He spots Demiel also in the vehicle, but he doesn't want to take shots at him, not to reveal his position or where he's placed, since he has a tad bit of his HP chopped off already. 79 HP, he doesn't opt for the medkit. Instead, he plays it. Why aggressive? I don't know why he doesn't want to go for the medkit. Mini still in the game. Oh my goodness! What nasty shot from Kenny! The second time, the first time we called it luck, the second time is definitely not luck. Lightning doesn't strike on this at the same place twice. W shots from Kenny. He is on a rampage here. GG's to him. 2 eliminations and the 2 via head cut, and then he is in the lobby, and Shege for you is spraying Ragvok down, and he gets the elimination. 2 elimination already, and Gen 2 also no Gen to touch, and he has been eliminated, and Luffy Courtesy of the Zone has also been eliminated. Shege for you is showing these players and these maps. So Shege, 2 eliminations strong. Mr. Eugene greets the lobby also courtesy of NX Style. Jaguar takes down Revox 7, and Revox there couldn't stand up against Jaguar. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. And Shege for you is just trying to make his way to the next circle, and Reaper going up against Kenny. Kenny has been absolutely dominant. Orion against Orion, M590 against M590, Russia against Russia. The best one will win this battle, and Kenny extremely low, but he is still managing to escape. Kenny has all his HP filled up back, and he decides he doesn't want part of the heat. Reaper misses a sniper shot, and Kenny successfully makes his way out of Bimasati Strip into the next phase of the circle. 1 elimination to Reaper, and it is crowded here at the front of Bimasati Strip. 3 players there, player 29 and player 7 currently at the front of the Massachusetts Strip, and it might be a pain for Reaper to get into the next phase of the circle. And it's also crowded here at the eastern side of Peak with 7 players here at the eastern side of Peak, and Kenny has also made his way here. I guess this should be the next phase of the circle. But when the safe zone shrinks, we will see where the circle is going to move to. Reaper spots TG at his front board. The trigger control here is just absolutely wild from Reaper here. GG. And Young Chi was on a rampage, has finally been eliminated courtesy of the safe zone. So many players are around Reaper. He has no natural cover. He can only play with the terrain, and that's his advantage, of course. And sees Jaguar, doesn't want to take the shot. The trigger control, he releases the first shot. Jaguar doesn't spot, he misses the second shot. Jaguar still focused on the player right at his front. Jaguar, he tags him up once, but the second was not just enough to take him down. Fury Spy has been eliminated. The brilliant was from Reaper, and the airdrop also has natural cover, and his defenses has been taken down courtesy of the RG launcher. And God King is just driving, circling around him in this absolute pandemonium. 16 players. The first second already. I'll start taking down already. Reaper just get alone. And see Elliot, he shows Ajume hell. Ajume has been sent back to the lobby. Elliot making his way to the next phase of the circle. So many players in the motor vehicle. They are driving around. If you don't have a vehicle now, it is not looking good for in the grand scale of things. And Kenny on the rampage, but couldn't just hold his own. Yeah, he has been eliminated also. Elliot takes down Domain also into his own domain. GG's to Domain. He is sent back to the lobby. Noah switches his vehicle. Elliot also needs to switch his vehicle. His vehicle is on fire. But we're seeing on the other side of where Elliot is positioned, this clown Ace as the target of H to him. Elliot is going straight for me, direct off. My God, he turns to the right hand side and goes for God killing. Motor vehicle accident, but no one is hurt there. And Reaper still alive despite the fact he doesn't have a motor vehicle, but he has a natural cover from up the rock and the airdrop. He's reloading the AWL. Brilliant defense is coming up from him. It is pandemonium here. 10 players alive. We are the 5th ring zone. The zone is not big enough to occupy this many players in the solo tournament. And Tayo was about to take him down, but good for him.
Double kill.
Elliot, finally, he has been shown L by Demule, and Demule is going up against Tayo. Tayo tags more. The spectacular headshot. And that is GG's for Jamil also. He has been taken down also. Tayo loses a lot of HP courtesy of the blue. Noah driving right across where he is walls of position. But good for him, his walls was not taken down, so he doesn't need to spend. But my bad, he doesn't even have any walls anymore. And courtesy Noah just clears him off. The road accident eventually happens. TGR eliminated 5 players left. But down to our top 5, Tayo has a vehicle to work with. And Noah just wants to hit him out of this map. Noah tagged up by the zone. Tayo trying to connect again. 5 9 shots, but he could not. Reaper still alive also, despite the fact he had the most disadvantageous position. No vehicle, only natural cover he had to work with. Tayo M590 at hand against Noah. He is driving around. This guy about to be destroyed. Tayo, no walls. He had one wall. Yeah, he gets the wall, but he uses it up immediately. If it's taken out, that will be the last form of defense he has, except he gets natural cover with either the 3 vehicles or the rock. 4 eliminations to his name. He is on a rampage here in the first game. Reaper is slowly nearing his way to the final building in the final phase of the circle. Noah gets another vehicle about to be destroyed also, and Tayo spots him. No headshot coming from Tayo yet, and Tayo's defense is about to be taken down. This time he goes for the grenades, but no one there. Noah has a chance to take care of Tayo. Tayo moves away from the proximity of the glue melter to find where he can place his wall successfully. Brilliant walls coming from him. Tayo, 17 HP, opting for the med. And Jaguar, the RGL launcher at hand. He is going up against Reaper. Reaper is best. Reaper against Jaguar. Jaguar opting for the grenades. Reaper doesn't know about this. He has a nades. He cooks his own nades also. Jaguar cooking up another nade. Still doesn't tag up Reaper. And Reaper also the ice freeze. No one's still taken down. We're still on our top 4. 12 minutes 44 seconds into the game. We are the final streak. But no one's still taken down. Jaguar up against Reaper, and Jaguar is trying to sneak some shots over the fence. But good for Reaper. I think he's out of walls. Block of Orion. Takes Jaguar natural cover. 1v1. Jaguar against Reaper. He says Jaguar die. Reaper rips him open and proves absolute dominance there. 3 eliminations with the M590. Oh, now he's going up against Noah. Noah v Tayo v Reaper. And Reaper, the man with the most win percentage, 38% to him. Tayo up against Reaper. Orion thumbs up on Tayo first. Tayo loses HP. Reaper takes Tayo down, loses his HP. Noah coming for him straight. Great walls from Noah. Great flashes from him also. He drops the spider right at the front of Reaper. Reaper has been held or hooked by the spider. The owner to avoid his own damage. 1v1. Noah against Reaper. Out of the fight. Play out. Type of HP left on Noah and Reaper. The both of them extremely low. Just one decisive shot from both of them. And that is the boom. Yeah. GG. Reaper gets the final save. 5 eliminations, 2,401 damage. Reaper, first booyah of the day, and in the first map of the day, ASN Reaper, he is your MVP. Brilliant play from him. So many precarious situations for him, but he came out on top. He wasn't unscathed, but he was on top, and he is your MVP. We'll be waiting for the match 2, and we'll be seeing the results of the map 1 also in a short while.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Okay. And we take a look at the point systems here. The first place going 12 points, second place 9 points, third place 8 points, fourth place 7 points, and fifth place 8 points, sixth place 7th place 4 points, 8th place 3 points, and like that it goes on. But that's the classic point system in normal Free Fire games, and that's the same system we are using here in the Detty. Remember, on the tiebreakers, the first way to break tie if teams are on the same points. It's number 1 with the Booyah, and number 2 with Q points, and the third way is replacement points. Fourth way is with the placement of the final map of the day. And again, we go to the prize for $1,000 whooping dollars going to the first position. And the second place goes what the first position gets $500 whooping dollars. The third place goes home with a whooping $250. Still, first place, second place, third place. As long as you get either of those three mentioned, you will secure an amount of money in your pocket. And the amount of money I'm talking about is not small, but a very, very large amount. 1,000 to 500 to 250. That is a lot of money. And we're going into the second game of the day, and Intellect Center is currently packed. Museum also is currently packed and is going to be hot around this part of the map. That is northern part of next year. We've seen so many split drops, so many crowded plays. Zip way to Intellect Center to Museum. Famtopia is occupied by no single soul, but Mod side is outseen so many players, and nowhere the mini Uzi going up against King, and teammates going up against each other, and Noah comes out victorious there. One elimination already. He had a pretty decent run in the previous game of the day. That was Bermuda though. One elimination already. Noah secures his first point, and TM Arsenal already eliminated part, and he has another shot at or two games to fight against other opponents to get eliminations and to stack up so many points to get into the next phase of the tournament, and that's the grand finals. And Aaron here won two eliminations already, 400 coins and 2 long range. That was in P90 and the MP5. He did God's work with it, and he has 2 eliminations already, and many players getting eliminated here in succession. We see Ace going down, and courtesy of Youngchi with a mini Uzi. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. 34 players, no one is permanently eliminated yet. But let's see how the map of Nextera, or what surprises the map of Nextera will bring to us. 2 eliminations to Aaron currently, and there's no fight ongoing in the lobby, no Q feed. Yes, so everyone is playing it slowly. Everyone wants to make it to that grand finals. Everyone wants a piece of that $1,000. And yes, MJ eliminated Clown Ace, and Clown Ace, that might be the end of his run in map 2. He had a really underwhelming map 1, and now map 2 is just going not so well for him, and he has been sent back to the lobby. Player 7 in close proximity to where MJ is currently, but player 7 is not going up with the aggressive push against MJ. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. And NX Tire grabbed his first elimination of the day, courtesy of the M590 shot. He had a pretty decent run the previous game. I think he came out 3rd place with 3 or 4 eliminations. I can't really remember. But GG's won me the previous game. But let's see how the second game of the day goes when. And Zeus early elimination, courtesy of Demu, with the Trogon coming in on him.
Double kill.
And eliminated courtesy of MJ again. 2 eliminations. And in the same spot, the same scenario, the same position. He takes shot against the same player who he killed at first, and the same scenario, the player doesn't learn. He came back to his loot and he got snubbed out instantaneously. 32 players left in this game, 3 minutes into the game already, and MJ is finally making his way out of Motor Rings after securing his 2nd elimination of the day. It's still a long game ahead. Only 3 minutes elapsed in this game on Nextera, and Shaggy again has been eliminated. PJ Star, he's going to be thanked for that elimination through the Bison head shot on Shaggy. But how does the rest of the game play out? We are yet to find out. Oh shit. MJ has to make his way down to the bridge. We'll see PJ Star up against Obina, and he gets the best of Obina. Bison and he came out victorious there. 29 players left, and Kenny is circling around Mod side where he's currently, and player 21 is also close to where BJ Star is positioned, and that is Ragvok. Ragvok going up against BJ Star. How is this fight going to play out? Is BJ Star going to get his first elimination, or will Ragvok kill him in that fight? And PG Noah going up against AM16, and how many HP left on Noah? 1 elimination already. He's going up against M16. M16 has a better gun. That's the Max 7 going up against the Bison. Can he come out victorious against M16? The both of them going on the same path. M16 against Noah. They're both taking it slowly. Noah is backing off. M16 is also backing off. But player 17 is also circling around from Tokyo. He has what's happening, but he's not going for the aggressive push. And Asta also at Delta Square with 2 other players. But none of them go for the aggressive push. But I see player 12 and player 8 close to each other. Savage eliminated courtesy of the grenade from Ajime. Gen 2 also eliminated. Asta is making his way out of Deca. Delta Square. He doesn't want to fight on it, and Fury up against Revox. Revox only attacked to the left, and Imi got eliminated pretty early in the previous game. Fury doesn't know where he has gone to. He doesn't have an idea, or he doesn't just want to go for an overcommitment against Revox. And Revox, of course, the medkit has been used already by him. Player 17 is making his way out of Topia also, and the both of them don't want that hit. And Young Chi again starting this game really strong. 2 eliminations already, and now courtesy of the card, and he's on top Decker Square. He has a bird's eye view on everyone here at Decker Square. 2 eliminations secured already, 1,100 coins for him to get more resources if it is needed. Player 30 currently on the western side of Decker Square, circling around, and I guess that should it is Savage, who just came back on the revival after getting eliminated by Alshime. But Young Chi has no idea he is there, except both of them walk into the UAV that's currently at the front of Young Chi. But if they don't walk into the UAV, they don't know about their present thing. And Santino at hand from DJ Star, and he gets the better of Ragvok. Ragvok has been eliminated, and BJ Star is playing the Santino to his advantage. It's not the meta skill, but BJ Star is using it quite well. And that is great play from BJ Star. 4 eliminations already. And Jimmy has been eliminated courtesy of AS and Reaper. And Liam from 3 Crowns Esports going up against Beach. Noah against 3C Liam. How is this game going to play out? Will it go well for 3C Noah or PJ Noah or 3C Liam? Liam is taking a slow. He had a chance at the haircut there, but he just missed the shot, and Noah gets into the vehicle. Liam is missing so many crucial shots here up against Liam. Noah is making his way out of here already. He makes it out of here, but Zeus here what's going on. He's not taking shots at either of them. Zeus is just going on his own way, and Noah successfully makes his way out of Museum and out of the clutches of Liam. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. 2 eliminations to Liam already. 7 minutes into the game, and 26 players are alive. Liam tries to make his way into the next zone, and Zeus is going up against Aaron. Yeah, Aaron loses a tad bit of HP up against Zeus. Zeus is a pretty disadvantageous spot here. He's with a P90 up against a Trogon. And Fury here's what's going on here. He's slowly making his way into the fight. He surely spots the wall from Aaron, and Zeus might just get into the middle of all this skirmish. Player 13 is also making his way into this fight. He hears what's going on. He knows what's going on. Zeus, a type of HP left, he erects the glue wall. He's making his way out of here on the outskirts of Farmtopia. Zeus knows there's not only 1 player here, but 2. Making his way out of here to avoid any future troubles. I don't know how he played in the previous game at Bermuda, but I did not see him in the final circles, so that means he didn't do pretty well. But I don't know if he got enough eliminations to make it into the top 24 as it stands. But Tayo circling around,
Double kill.
has also made his way out, and TGR just eliminated Prosper. That was barely from him. Prosper couldn't see him behind him, and he capitalized on that, and he took him down. Ragvok currently at the northern side of where TGR is facing. Ragvok and Minidin currently is going to be gatekeeping him, and we see the Santino of Ragvok already expanded, and TGR, very poor play from him, shooting from deep into the circle. He pressured Ragvok, but Jaguar claims the spoils in that fight. He takes the eliminations away from TGR, and now TGR has to make his way into the next of the circle, and people in the circle have an idea of where he's positioned already. 9 minutes into the game, 22 players left. TGR making his way into the zone. Minidin is currently keeping him, and finally Aaron has been taken out by Zeus already, and Zeus came out victorious in that fight, despite being with a P90 up against Aaron with a Trojan. And Minidin eliminated already. Jaguar on top of the roof, taking so much damage. He had his vest, or part of his vest, stripped off. Super Yellows used. He's about to make his way down this building already, but Isaiah has an idea where Luffy is. He doesn't spot the only 4 players around him. The boxing gym is fast. Kenny had a decent run in the previous game, but premature death from him. Had so many good shots with the Woodpecker in the previous game. But now he's not a Woodpecker, but M249 and a Sugar. 2 eliminations, and he's refilling his L with the med pack.
Triple kill.
So many players have their eyes on him already, but none of them can seem to take shots at him since he plays a brilliant ball to protect himself from the enemies. Kenny taking the higher part on the building are the northern side of where Grappler is, and Plazeria currently occupies by players. The M16 going up against Tayo. He ties him up, and he kills him courtesy of the match. The M16 great shot from him there. And now he's going to have this building all to himself, but sadly, Zeus doesn't allow that happen. Throw gun at hand and he tags up M16 and takes him down. 2 eliminations already. One from Eren, the second from M16, and GG's to Zeus. And player 31 is currently second around Zeus, and that is Ajime. Ajime doesn't want a part of that. Zeus spots him in the vehicle, but doesn't go for the aggressive push, and he just stays and occupies the building, waiting for the chance to make it to the next one of the circle. And Peach is going up against INF. What an air cross! That was beautiful play from him. And King currently another challenger, the form of PS Youngchi. Brentford Youngchi had a pretty good spell in the first game. Going up against King, can he come out dominant? Yes or no? The question is yet to be answered. 3 players in close proximity against each other. Eren is close. 2 shooting spots in terms of 1 M590 shot, Valiant dash at hand. The skill is yet to be used. Eren is running for his life. King loses a target of HQ. He takes Eren down. Youngchi doesn't capitalize on that, and he doesn't come for the third party. Instead, he chooses to play it safe and wait for the next phase of the circle. Member corresponds by King 2 eliminations already. And Zeus another premature elimination, this time courtesy of NB Kenny. 13 players left in the fourth phase of the circle. 11 minutes 46 seconds already elapsed in map 2 at next era. 28 seconds for the next phase of the circle to be showed. But let's see how the rest of the game goes. We see King here. He has to make his way out of this building into the next phase of the circle. Elias taking the building. Ajime has been eliminated already. Elias knows about the position in which Fury is. But Fury is here to pop out for Eren, or for Elias to have a close view or accurate location and precise location of where his position. Instead, he also vehicle after getting the target HP chopped off and is driving straight to where Reaper is currently. And Youngchi, he has taken down King already. And Ken is also still in the building on the eastern side of Plazaria. Plazaria is currently packed 11 players at Plazaria. Elliot is taking his own spot here, but outskirts of Plazaria, no building cover. He's watching everyone drive around him, and he's still here to take shots. No shots are taken at him already, and Reaper takes down TGR. And Elliot wants to claim the spoils, but he was shot at by Reaper, and this time he has to back up. Youngchi loses a target of HP, but he wants to claim the spoils for sure. And this time, Fury's Fire has been eliminated at the 9th place. 8 players left. 3 eliminations to Elliot.
Dominating.
And it is left for him to bring. If he can't bring else player left in this map, he'll be eliminated early and he'll be able to get the booyah. 5 eliminations already to Youngchi. Pretty good spell in the first game. But now it's the second game of the day. He's having a pretty good spell again, and he tags up Liam with the FG launcher. Liam is making his way to safety. And on the left hand side of his position is Reaper taking real estate there. And Youngchi is taking real estate here also at Plazaria, and the bridge intersecting both buildings. And he, for some reason, lays himself. And Kenny takes down DJ Star. Elliot doesn't want a part of what's happening. We're in our top 6 already. 3 eliminations from Elliot. And he's summoning the monster truck. So many players left inside Plazaria. They have to make their way to the next phase of the circle. Elliot spawns a monster truck. Allow themselves get there, and Elliot has a good spot in the next phase of the circle behind natural cover. Reaper currently going up against him, gets into the vehicle in the nick of time. Reaper loses a target of HP Mark 7 at hand. The throw gun against the Mark 7. Reaper out for the walls instead of the gun. Elliot shows him out and takes off his helmet. 4 eliminations already, 5 players left, and Elliot is just cleaning up and doing God's work here. For himself, of course. And Rivok's still alive, Liam's still alive, Ken is still alive, Youngchi's still alive. But Elliot is also kicking here in the map of Next Terra. Let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. And Rivok is slowly making his way to the next phase of the circle. It's left for him to keep the rest of the players. Elliot, yeah, he needs to drop a beat. or he can't move it farther than this, or he can move it farther than this. And esports Youngchi and Kenny, esports is skirmish going up between them, and Revox takes out Pinky, courtesy of the AC8. And you see here Kenny going up against Youngchi. It's a stalemate between two of them. Only the third parties can help them settle this difficulty. They need to fight it out early to end the game. Earlier for eliminations due to Elliot. He's going for the repositioning again. Pretty good repositioning from him 3 times in this map already. Elliot going for the scoping up against Kenny and Young. She's yet to tag either of them up. But both of them, they're taking it slow. They just want to make it to the next phase of the circle and not go up against each other. They're playing it quite slowly. Elliot is taking shots at Young Chi with the M249. Young Chi is good. He has to play it really safe here, but this time the truck is helping him stay alive. He's been burned by the FG launcher, still to be taken down. This time the medkits come from him. He's losing a tad of HP because of the safe zone. He has to make his way forward. But Yongchi is still yet to be taken down. Elliot is taking shots, so many shots at him. This time he's making his way straight up to Yongchi. He's going for the natural cover behind the tree. He protects himself, but not his whole body is protected. And Elliot taking the fight to him. This time FG launches for Yongchi. They have their ability that this might be the end for Yongchi in this map. Yongchi still not taken down. And finally has been taken down because of the sniper shot. WM
Killing spree.
shot to be Kenny. You see here earlier with 36% win rate, the second highest. And currently after Revox or Kenny. After Kenny, he has the second chance of winning. Elliot for eliminations up against Revox. Revox comes up with the step here, but the step might not be enough to save him. Revox takes him down. Kenny takes him down for the second win. And the second map of the day, the win goes to Kenny. 7 eliminations, 28 fan damage coming from Kenny, and that was beautiful play from NB Kenny. That was really spectacular play from Kenny. And here we take a look at the map 1 leaderboard, and the map 1 leaderboard reaching us right now. We see ASN Reaper, of course, at the better percentage. His first position with 17 points already clean. His second game, he just donated himself to Elliot as a free kill there, but the first game he already had 17 points already. And Tayo was not falling short to 12 points in total for eliminations. Clown Ace 10 points, Jaguar 10 points also, Noah 10 points also, and 3C Liam 7 points, and that is your top 6. And on the 24th spot, Mr. Eugene, he has to do a lot to keep that 24th spot to make it into the grand finals. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. 2 maps, Solara and Kalahari. Well, we're going to see how
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it, you get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Okay, guys, we are the leaderboard here currently, and it is Reaper still dominating the leaderboard. 26 points in total with 9 eliminations. And Kenny is not falling short also. 9 eliminations for not enough placement points to keep up with Reaper. And he had 1 point already. Elliot third place, 18 points with 8 eliminations. Young Chief third place with 9 eliminations, 16 points in total. Most of them is just the placement points that is not making them high on the leaderboard. And Jabba also not falling short to that tally. And we're currently Harry currently out for Jabba for Steve going up against Jabba early in the game. And any early elimination. Oh, God, no another chance at game. Early elimination, but that is Rivals currently going up against player 22 in Shrine. Yeah, Asta just donating himself to skills to Revox. Revox gets 1 elimination. Player 22 is looking around. I think player 22 wants a piece off the pie. He's coming back when he decided to already leave. And Jabba's been eliminated already. Player 22 against 17. And player 22 Fury, who is also not playing bad in first game. Like, also taking down earlier, but still taking down also Elliot was the third person in this fight, and he came out dominant. Of course, he was meant to come out dominant, though. Player 36 second around Santa Catarina, and he spots him. Elliot spots him, but the vehicle is just too fast for him to take shots out and take here and takes rivals out. And Savage taken out by Reaper already. Savage shots coming in from Reaper on him. And Kola Weeze already used went up against Reaper. Reaper has the P90. He has the Mark 7, but only a tag to the red. Orion spawned up. He knows where he is going. And the Mark 7 up against the P90. And Reaper comes out victorious, getting the second elimination of the day, and Zeus off screen taking down the mission. First match 7 edge jump. That's one more 2 points to Zeus, and taken out already. Aaron just killing them. Also eliminated against M16, M18, and AC that had better and I think better shot gone out. M16 about to take King down. This is a shot. King doesn't need all and he's on 15. That was brilliant play from King. Now Jime already went for 80 to take him out, and Gen 2 just sends him back to the lobby. Collar wins it, comes back to the lobby. But in the range, in close proximity, when PG who is on a rampage, is 14 against 20, who is going to come out victorious, and Shaggy up against Over for Steve Bison. And the P90 and 88 shots out to PL Over for Steve. The Steve is just leaving this far. He doesn't want a part of it. He gets the breakthrough and he's making his way out of Stone Ridge. And Collar is already eliminated, and by King, of course, open loses HP, and he is already taking down courtesy of Youngchi with the M590, and Youngchi is still on the rampage, though he had an underwhelming, not underwhelming, in terms of eliminations, he kept underwhelming, but in terms of placement points, Youngchi did pretty well in the map of Next Terra, but finally getting eliminated by Penny, and Domain eliminated already, so 9 players left, only 4 minutes in the game. Only 4 minutes elapsed in the game. 2 eliminations to Youngchi, music round A, 60 missions at K, and God killing. He had to kill God killing, but he tags him up. The Moko tags him up. The Nero is still yet to be loaded, so he can't take off his glue walls and go for the aggressive push against him. But the Nero is already loaded, he tags him up the RT60. Or no aggressive push from Clown yet, but Shaggy for you has been eliminated, and Savage also visiting the lobby, and that this time it is permanent from Savage. That is the end of his run here in the map of Kalahari. We have 2 left to the top 24 to the grand finals. So we see Ice Revox taken down by PJ King, who is on a rampage. Eliminations already, and Revox bad one. He's making his way to the refinery, but he doesn't cross MJ. MJ going up against is the fight for him to shoot. I was saying that Clown finally
Quadra kill
against Godkili. That's your once, and the explosion damage finishes off the job. The Nero already set his path, and the M590 just sealed the deal for him to claim his first elimination of the day. He's making his way to subs from subs to the front of the second, the next phase of the second. That's 5 minutes, 48 seconds already elapsed, 25 players left. Got Mini takes the tally down to 23, eliminations with the UMP, but he's about to get eliminated. Look at the left on the third party coming close to him. FC taking down Prosper of Spain. Mini no med kits are armed. He has to just play it in here and depend on the EP to be brought back. Bring back HP to play. But he up for the pocket shop, and I guess he got armor crates, and yes, he got armor crates. He should be able to secure a med kit to get his health chopped off. He knows BJ Star is close to him, close to him, and both of them should secure. And what the echo from Dean, and that was brilliant echo from Dean coming up. That was he just played the patient gameplay. He lines it up, and this time he doesn't ease, and he chops off his head after dropping his health with the med kits. And BJ Stars also in the same building as him, but still I'm not sure BJ Stars for where he's currently in position. And likewise also at base front. But on the other side of where the base front is Emilia, with the base 0 and eliminations as he stands, is driving his way to the second point into refinery. The refinery is currently occupied by 2 powerhouses in the form of Aaron and Kenny. Brilliantly from him with Baskins, he is making his way to command over the next phase of the zone. only a little HP left on his still revives
Double kill.
Now Ace definitely
Shutdown.
the disadvantageous spot in that fight. And yes, he has lost the point. And he proves absolutely dominant.
Triple kill.
And Jaguar also eliminated them, beat him down early. And 20 players left, 7 minutes.
Quadra
He
kill.
took us into the game, and Yamachi eliminated courtesy of Fury. Unleashes his wrath on him, and he takes him down with the AC at the headshot, and then with the elimination, but he got stopped out quite early. And he dashed courtesy of PK. And many games later, this is next at the circle. But Fury should be spotting him anytime soon. Let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. It's quite slow because I think the building right at the front of Fury has 12 minutes already. He's waiting for the super airdrop, and that super airdrop, and that's all going around him. And someone is coming from the and yes, he's getting shot at currently. And the Demon again has down white.
Quateri kill. Quateri kill.
See Aaron taking the sniper off.
Dominating.
And then boom, the super nice and he takes down MJ at 17 plays.
Killing spree.
Gento has to make his way to the next phase. He has to teach string zone. M16 in close proximity. And that command post is packed with 4 players in command post taking Ripper there. And PG King takes down Ripper. Ripper, who is currently standing
Double kill.
has been taken out quite early, and he's definitely going to be surpassed in that first place. Sadly, no consistency from him in the being Youngchi eliminated. Furious going down. The command post is packed with so many players in. But he has left, and they are also doing a stage command post. Mini Dean going up against BJ Star. This Casino has been scored.
Killing spree.
Obviously, BJ Star here claiming second elimination of the Katana to take down the defensive right at his front. 2 eliminations already. He is starting for so many players. There is for M16. M16 does his 2 spot in, but if he shot quite late, I don't know if the reaction time was short. M16. 2 eliminations going up against the M590 with rising and loses a tag of HP. Who's going to come up victorious saying him and DJ Star, and he is just low on HP. He's only so much against him. And there you only preventing him from coming out of these walls. I think he might have just been his own way to from death. M16 has to make his way out of the blue wall pretty fast. And his gun has just done it for him. M16 eliminated. Elliot follows 2 shots of shots from M5 from BJ Star. MJ also eliminated. But we are down to our top 5.
Quadra kill.
BJ Star going up against Gen2, and Gen2 has eliminated M590. When M590 was coming from BJ Star, we're down to our top 4. BJ Star 4 eliminations. There are 3 here. Oh, Kenny reduces the time to 2. It's a 1v1. Kenny up against BJ Star. A classic we see so many times in multiple tournaments. BJ Star up against Kenny. For eliminations, BJ Star going up against Kenny. The final circle, the final few exchanges. It is one we have wanted to see all through this tournament. Kenny going up against BJ Star in the final, so BJ Star goes for the high ground up against Kenny. Kenny doesn't move since he lost a bit of HP in the initial engagement. You see the blue one melted stone at Kenny. Kenny's not using HP to slow. He gets an idea of where he knows where BJ Star is. And this time he's pushing he's going for the aggressive push up against BJ Star. BJ Star lining up the easy shot against Kenny. And now he's using to the final shot. Oh, we are BJ Star taking it slow. His character skill. One shot landed on both sides. BJ Star, one shot landed on him. Kenny, one more shot again. He'll be taking out BJ Star. And that is the end. And you guys have so much entry. Horizon against Kenny. Kenny 5 eliminations, 2,438 whooping damage. Still off the third game of the day. And he got his second booyah in the third match of the day. And he's your MVP, NB Kenny. And we'll be going to the fourth game of the day. And that will be actually, and that will be coming up shortly.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up to a new reality.
Do you love playing video games? Or a professional live streamer in gaming? You can also step into the light as a professional esports player representing one of the biggest teams in Nigeria or Africa. So I guess you've landed on the right page, because here we take you into the world of games, gamers, and gaming. From tournament organizing to game shows, podcasts, you name it. You get to meet the best of the best in the esports industry right on this page. So make sure you share to someone, follow, and also subscribe to all our platforms. We're Game Evo Esports, the world of games, gamers, and gaming.
Time to wake up.
And we're currently taking a look at the leaderboard here, and we're seeing Kenny finally surpassing Reaper in the final, not the final leaderboard, the leaderboard after 3 maps. And Kenny with 38 total points with 14 eliminations already in 3 maps. And Reaper 11 eliminations with 28 points. He got eliminated pretty early in the previous game, and that said a lot. That just told a lot. And the final leaderboard here in game 3. And BJ Star, 3rd position. He has crawled his way, he has granted his way up top here, 24 points in total. And Elliot on the same point as him, 24 points, 22 points to 3C Liam. And TGRA is not also falling short with 21 points. And we are here, the final game of the day. Solara was in the first engagement here. Reaper against Jamil. And Jamil won this Reaper here. Reaper ripped his head off with the P90, and he is the first blood in the whole map. And wow, just before a minute we got the first blood, and it was at Eco Drains, occupied only by Jamil and Reaper just killed him and claimed real assist, and the old ground there, he claimed it. And DFW Domain taking down a player also to get his first elimination, and that was Shege Day for you. That is the one taken down by DFW Domain. And the one eliminations already, and he is at Aquarium. And Kenny off screen taking down Revox. If he's not looking for Revox in the grand scale of things, he has been dropping down the rankings all day. And this time, if he plays it slow, plays massively, and he loses his ground, it won't be looking good for him at all. He might not make his way to the grand final. He's going to miss out on $2,500 Ruben dollars, and that is going to say a lot in the grand scale of things. And Ucloud Ace eliminated already, and PC Youngchi or PS Youngchi, that's because you have him 2 eliminations. That is brilliant play from him. 2 eliminations already from PS Youngchi. And he occupies Riders Club. He is the only one who owns that ring. And Bobina going up against Luffy. And that is it for Luffy in this map. I hope he gets revived so he can still try to climb up the leaderboard. And BJ start with a double revolver against Revox. And that is it for Revox. He has to get a Bible and start praying now, because he might not qualify at this rate. Because getting eliminated twice in succession, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes into the game, is just diabolical. And then that was his final chance to get to the grand finals. Now he just has to opt for prayer. For that is the only way he can make it to the final. And he's going up against Toxic, Valiant Dash, and only one more shot of the show. But Zeus doesn't be able to connect yet, and finally he gets his 2 eliminations to add to his tally. He's also in a really precarious spot in the final table, as we saw there. He was on the 22nd spot, only 2 points or 2 spots short of not qualifying, so he has to also his way up. And the final leaderboard, 1,400 coins at hand. He can purchase as many loot as he wants, and Aaron already taken down, and they're taking down courtesy of Kenny, who is currently standing at the top of the leaderboard. And Noah was about to get chopped down, but the spider saves his life only for a bit. But the Shiro still tags him up. Gentle knows where he is, and Gentle is not being gentle against PG Noah here. And Noah just uses a slide roll. He's still on top of him. And Gentle knows where he is, but now with the high ground, Noah has the advantage. Tags him up M59. Bomb down already. Gentle is playing really well, and he takes out Noah. That was beautiful play from Gen2 to secure his first elimination. But player 28 close to player 29. Player 29 is just coming up against Gen2. Gen2 doesn't know of his appearance here. M16 going up against Gen2. Out with the 5 player. And player 6 is just circling around there. He's just making his way into front there. And here we are at Waterfall. Asta going up against me. Asta is continuing to spawn up my head already. He is trying to take both the walls and he's continuing down, but he's not any shots. And Asta, he doesn't have natural cover. Pretty disadvantageous position here. But off screen starting to cut off the M7, but I should be now. Eugene follows two cuts of Gen 2, I guess. Gen 2 won that fight at 1 step for the third party, but brilliant play, brilliant walls from Asta. He makes his way back into Waterfall. And at Waterfall here again, we have TGR, who is currently at the 5th spot in the leaderboard. He has definitely qualified to the grand finals. He just has to deny players from qualifying. Currently, he doesn't really need to also beat or for his pride, he can decide to take first position in the group. And we see
kill.
opener, yeah, he takes MJ out, courtesy of the throw gun, and he gets his second elimination of the day. Just 5 minutes into the game, and we have witnessed so many brutal killings. 26 players left, so many players have hit the lobby really quick, and some of them just need to start praying that people underneath the top 24 doesn't just go have a miracle up already from nowhere, but Savage could hold his own against him, but Savage also follows suit via the character skill elimination. That is the end for Noah on the map of Solara, and MJ is back into the map. Double revolve going up against M16. He doesn't spot M16, but M16 spots him, takes him out with the Max 7. MJ, that is his final moments in this map, and that's his final moments of the day also. And the Max 7 and M16, he could barely do much against M16 with the Max 7 and that was GG's. Yes, second elimination of the Jaguar win up against PDK. That's 1M59 still against M590. He couldn't get the successive shots, and Jaguar takes him down. One elimination already, 600 points, and Jaguar is just climbing his way, he's crawling his way to that top 1, and that is for the pride and not for the grand finals. Top 24 makes it to the grand finals, and definitely the Clown is taken down by Zeus. Zeus definitely doesn't want to drop off the leaderboard. He's currently climbing up. 21 players left. He already has about 3 eliminations as it stands. And one courtesy of Eren, and another courtesy of UC Clan Ace, and Shaggy has been eliminated from afar by Domain. And Kenny taking down Reaper, and Reaper was the only competition he has, so not claiming that top 1, and he takes out his only competition out, and Kenny is going on absolute rampage here in the map of Solara. Eliminations already to Domain, and Ogun also has 2 going up against M16 to grab his third, or will be the M16's third eliminations. The MGL is already spot out of him. He tries him up in Showdown, but not successfully. Only a few shots, and instead he got killed by M16, crashing up the Max 7, going up against the Trogon. Obina misses so many shots, but he couldn't do much against the Max 7, chewing out on his best. 2 third parties came, they know what's happening here, they have an idea of what's happening. King is aware of what's happening here, but player 30, I guess he should be landing currently. He saw what's going on from above and decided, okay, it's not my turn to fight. He doesn't want to die quite early. M16 knows where PG King is currently, and PG King knows where M16 is currently. He's picking slowly. You see Kenny going up against Elliot, the Orion spawn from Elliot already. Kenny says he doesn't need to spawn, he's on to kill Elliot. Elliot's only tapped up HP, left his vehicle destroyed already, going up against Kenny, who has been on a rampage. He his spawn from Elliot, he refuses HP back, and now the Orion comes in from Kenny. He just drops it, he abandons the Orion ball quickly. Kenny going up against Elliot. Elliot is advantageous position, both with the guns and with the mountain range, but Kenny has the advantage due to the gun he's 5, and of course he has 5 eliminations, means he has been mowing down players. His confidence is 5. Oh my goodness!
Killing spree.
What a way to round that fight up! SVD one tap, the level of disrespect. He just walks it out, and he knew he was going to get that haircut, and he got the haircut. Now it's just left for him to make it to the next phase of the circle. He spots over for C. One tag, doesn't get the second one. He might be gatekeeping over for CP in the zone, except over for CP and think of something reasonable and make it to the next phase of the 7 times more twice. The SVD penetrates through the wall, the FGL is being spawned over for CP, made his way out of there quite fast. And Kenny's also slowly making his way to the next second, but he wants that elimination. 7 elims already. Jump pad spawned. He is making his way to the next second. Brilliant play from this man here. NP Kenny. 7 whooping eliminations. That's GG's coming from him. Yeah, the Orion Adan is using it to absolute perfection. His skills is also close to absolute perfection in SSA standard. And he spots Kola here, and Kola is in the car. He makes the call to turn to the left hand side of the map after spotting Kenny. Well, that was, let me say, God is saving him there, because definitely he doesn't know that's Kenny, but of course, God save you against the hottest player in this lobby. And BJ Star and Gen2 real estate in the same compound, but neither of them want to charge up against the other. The vehicle spawned on the right hand side of where they're positioned, but none of them gets, and Kenny knows what's happening here, and he doesn't want a part of it. He drives away from here. He knows what was happening and he is moving out. He spots Gentoo is also in a vehicle. 9 minutes 48 seconds, almost 10 minutes mark in this game. And Ken is trying to get the spectacular headshot at Gentoo, but sadly he could not get it. Gentoo makes his way to Funfair, which is close to the next phase of the circle, and Zeus on the rampage also 4 eliminations is going up against Fury, Valiant Dash. The time's on, I found up in time. Fury went up against Zeus. Does Zeus get eliminated early here? Or can he pull the spectacular to stay alive? But sadly, the third party from Young Chi sends him packing. And I hope Zeus points was enough to send him into the grand finals. I just hope. And Kenny also taken down by BJ Star, courtesy of the Bison. The both of them. And Kenny is in a good spot, but Zeus wasn't in a good spot. And he just has to also go on his knees and start praying for him not to get surpassed by those below him. He was 22nd position, and now he has to hustle a lot more. But sadly, there's no more chance to hustle, but he can only hustle in prayers. And TGR shooting up against Liam. He couldn't tag him up either with the MP40 or with the AC80. Or was that Kingfisher with it? I think it's a Kingfisher with him. He couldn't tag Liam up with either guns. Now he has to make his way to the circle 2 with low tier loot. I hope he has enough loot to be able to use those loots. And Fury is Gen 2, not Gen with the vehicle, but Gen 2 making his way into the building. Fury spots him, but sadly couldn't tag him up enough to kill him. And this time does he go up to meet Fury? He goes up to meet him, but Gen 2 is playing smartly, and he has already. The M590 misses first shot, he doesn't miss the second, but it's not enough to get Fury down. And 2 eliminations already by Fury. 11 minutes into the game, 15 players left, third phase of the circle, and this is the littlest amount of players we've seen in the final circle. So many players might drop. I can't wait to see the final leaderboard of the day. ASN Reaper headshot on caller. Oh my bad. PS Young, she's the one taking out caller wins, but WH is coming from Reaper there. Only a little HP left. He has to also in order to surpass Kenny and claim his first spot back here. 11 minutes 55 seconds into the game, 13 players left. The frost shrink is here to be shown, but we have to wait for it. And of course, yeah, it's absolute pandemonium here. We see 7 players guarding up in the same spot, and the launch coming from TGR. But TGR, does he successfully make it to the ground, or would he be eliminated by BJ Star? M590 at hand, and BJ Star was the one who eliminated the hottest player in this game. He knows TGR is close to him, but he doesn't know where now he spots him. And M590 at hand, he has better loot than TGR. TGR already patched up his health and got in his 200 HP back. The FGL spots him up, but that's not bad. Behind the wall, one shot already from the M590. Valiant that spawns in. The second consecutive shot is yet to be landed. Only a tablet of HP left, and BJ Star snaps him out. And TGR, I hope he can also make it to the grand final, but he was in good standing. I think he was on 6th or 5th place in the final leaderboard after match 3. Jermaine the Monster Troll getting tagged up with the SP. Bro is literally using Kenny's loot up against every player in this map. And Ajime getting tagged up by BJ Star, but good for him, he could make his way out of his line of sight. Oh, he doesn't make his way out of his line of sight. And instead, his vehicle has been destroyed. BJ Star also has to make his way into the next circle here. See Young Chi. He's definitely the one who's going to be spotted up by BJ Star. He drives close to him, and M16 has been taken down courtesy of Jaguar. Liam taking down Jaguar also. That's 2 eliminations in succession, and we have 8 players left, 13 minutes into the game, and only 2 more to round up the day. BJ Star already has 3 eliminations to his name and came close to each other. Young Chi doesn't go. I think he spots BJ Star because the vehicle would have definitely made a sound, and Fury spots Domain, but he couldn't land or get no shots against Domain, and Ajime is shooting up against Fury. Ajime eliminated, and Domain got those AC80 tags up on in. 7 players left in this map, and the 4th shrink is closing in, and we are approaching the 5th shrink, and that will be happening soon. Domain has to move, 13 has to move, 26 has to move, 4 has to move, 19 also has to move. Only 3, 12, and 11 has a place in the next week of the second, and 7 unfortunately has been eliminated with the FGL courtesy of BJ Star. And Fury attempted to eliminate himself there, but sadly he spotted the grenade. And Domain here is currently being kept by Fury Spy 71, and Fury will just hold him in the zone. The zone will pressure him. Fury's gun will also pressure him. But let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. He spots Domain, he tags him up once, he tags him up twice, but it's not enough to take Domain down. And now Fury has to start making his way into the next phase of the circle. 6 players left. Final circle is about to show up. Fury gets the target of HP left. RNG launcher spawned up. He used the Valiant dash prematurely, but this time to move into safety. But is it safe enough for him now? Only 61 HP left now, 79 HP, and now he has the opportunity to use the medkit. His walls are bunched down already, but still is yet to be eliminated. And Domain is also close to him. This time he tags him up with the FG launcher. Domain about to get eliminated. He's going for the push on Fury, but it is not smart enough. BJ Star got that final tag, and Domain has been eliminated already. They are down to our top 4. BJ Star, Liam, and Fury. And this time Fury also got the vehicle. The zone is doing lots of damage on him, and this time he doesn't drive to Pinky, but drives straight up to Luffy. Now doesn't drive straight to Luffy, but to the next phase of the circle, and now he has to use the terrain to his advantage. Wow, this is brilliant repositioning coming in from Fury Spy 71, and this is really brilliant play. And WIQ are coming in from Furia. 2 elimination, 700 coins. I wish we get the bird's eye view on what's happening in this map, since we're down to our top 4. And BJ Star is throwing up the flashes against him. He's trying his on the back also. It's like, anything you do, I do it back. Anything, he got a target of HP trouble from BJ Star's health, and Liam's also driving into the fray here. Everyone has a vehicle. They're trying to make it their way into the next circle. Liam up against Spy Fury, but Fury doesn't want a part of it. Driving his way the other side of the map that was occupied by Fury, but Fury also goes to the reposition, and this time it's going to be Fury going up against Pinky, but Luffy doesn't want to come down from the vehicle. Instead, he just circles around the map looking for a good position or a good spot to take. But I think he wants the elimination against Pinky, but this time Pinky gets into the vehicle also, and BJ Star, the only one without the vehicle, tags up Luffy. Luffy's getting shot at, and finally BJ Star takes out Luffy. Now we are down to our top 3, and 44%, I guess that is to BJ Star, and the rest shared 28 equally. BJ Star has the highest percentage of winning, and he might be the only one with natural cover. I think Fury is having a bit of network or connection issue. Yeah, and sadly for him, wow, he makes his way out of that precarious situation. 27 HP left, and he's not even being shot at by either BJ Star nor Pinky. 7 eliminations to BJ Star already. He's playing this game well. He's definitely going to be the number 1 on the leaderboard at the final table that will be shown to us after the games. But well, let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. 2 eliminations to Pinky and 7 to BJ Star, and Fury's not also falling short 2 to him also, and the both of them, him and Pinky, they have to compete for it. Can they deny BJ Star of the win? Everyone is going for the smart reposition, but eventually they will have to battle it out. CQC. So the best player, or with the best armor, with the best mechanicals, with the best guns, is going to come out victorious. But now it's still down to IQ play, whoever commits first with third parties, who is the most impatient among the 3 of them. Let's see how the rest of the game is going to play out. And the Glow Melters coming in early towards BJ Star, and I think Fury might want him to push BJ Star. The zone is the zone is already starting to shrink now. The final zone is already starting to shrink, but it is shrinking rather slowly. We don't know how the rest of the game is going to play out. We just have to wait. Everyone, the 3 of them wants to win, and they are playing it so patiently. None of them is over-aggression. Finally, with the over-aggression coming in from Fury, he's going against BJ Star. Taking around Valiant dash to take down his own walls. BJ Star wanted to offer the jump pad, but up against Fury, M590 up against the Trogon. And Fury, or Pinky spots the Pandemonium, is coming in for the third party, but Fury decides to disengage. With the motor vehicle, he's not shot by neither Pinky or BJ Star, but Pinky instead. I don't know what's the play between the 3 of them. They don't want to die, but Fury might be the first to get taken out in this fight, since he's at the middle of everything, and both BJ Star and Pinky want a piece of him. The grenade tags him up, and finally he has been eliminated courtesy of Pinky's grenade, and Pinky goes in to rip the spoils of Fury. BJ Star now needs to aggress. It's a 1v1. Liam up against BJ Star. Liam against BJ Star. The grenades comes in, the flash fish comes in, and the glue melters also come in. Liam up against BJ Star again. We have to see how this fight is going to play out, the outcome. M590 up against M590. The super inhalers already used. Now the better player is going to win. The one with the most mechanical skill or character advantage is going to win. BJ Star against Garena, and BJ Star proved victorious. 1 shot, 2 shot. Pinky is down. GG's to Pinky. And 8 eliminations, BJ Star, 3,130 damage. Pinky, GG's there, but sadly against BJ Star, he couldn't do much. And BJ Star in the 4th map of the day, he gets the booyah. And that should definitely shoot him up in the final leaderboard of the day. Again, we have our top 48 already. Yesterday it was Nazif utter dominance in Group A. Today it is BJ Star's utter dominance in Group B. But BJ Star did so much today. From below, he just crawled his way. He kept on grinding and grinding and grinding. He made his way to the top 1. And here, Kenny was so close. Reaper was so close. But in the final leaderboard, I still feel BJ Star should be first or Kenny. But Reaper was number 1 till the 3rd game. And I think he has been surpassed. I remember again, we are competing for $1,000, $500, and $250. And that's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. And the grand finals, we know everyone is going to be nervous. The pressure is going to be intense because they know the amount of money they are competing for in that grand final stage. We have to see the leaderboard though, but it will be coming up shortly. And the final leaderboard of the day, we're seeing MB Kenny. 4 matches, 21 kills with 45 total points. BJ Star, 19 kills with 44 total points. Wow, BJ Star was only 1 point short of taking the number 1 spot from Kenny. That was GG's to Kenny. He farmed so many eliminations before he finally kicked the bucket. Liam 3C with only 8 eliminations, 3rd place with 34 points. Reaper, Youngchi Elliott, Jaguar, TG, Fury, Gentle, Tayo, Clown, Noah, Domain, and Revox have secured their place in the grand finals, and that is the top 15. We have to see the bottom part of the leaderboard and to determine the top 24. But let's see. We're going to see the bottom half of the leaderboard, and we see Revox just 11 points, still made it to the grand finals on 15th place. I want to see the top or the bottom half of the table, but see very intense gameplay coming from everyone here in this map. And we see the point difference is not so much from number 4 to 9. So tight, and not 7 points is the maximum differentiation between them. And now we're down, and God Killy sadly couldn't make his way to the grand finals. Aaron made his way. Luffy secures his place. King secures his place. AE secures his place. UZ, Zeus, Mini, and Ajime, they secured a place in the grand final. The final player to secure his place was Toxic, Ban Toxic, with only 6 points. He still crawls and scrapes his way into the grand final. Demil, Asta, Eugene, Overforsip, Obina, and God Killing, they will have to struggle, or they will have to try harder in the next tournament, hosted by Garena, but sadly this time they are not making their way to the grand finals, and they can't compete for that whooping $1,500 and $250. Well, this sums our game up for today. 4 maps already: Bermuda, Kalahari, Solara, and Next Terra, and 2 booyah coming from Kenny, 1 from BJ Star and 1 from Reaper. GG's today, and everyone played really well. And the top 48, congratulations. We will be here, and I will be the one bringing the finals to you, and I will be the one casting. I hope it will be really interesting. Have a nice day, guys.
We were coming from the mud, huh? Now they looking up to us, huh? Now they trying to get some love, right? Cause we double up the dubs, huh? Yeah, I was born humble and cold. Now I'ma come for the throat. Never let me on my soul. Locked and loaded, plotting motion through the wasteland. Know that we ain't playing, we just sticking to the game plan. They call me a legend in the making. I don't need the praises, I know life is what you make it. My name made for conversation, and if life is what you make it, then guess just what I'm playing for. Better keep your guard up, grab the crown, I came to take it home. Pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it. Are you ready? Not at all. Give him pressure, watch him fall. Always keep my heart on call, cause I know I want it all.
believer in doing the best. I never sleep cause I don't need the rest. Nah, I know it seems easy cause I got my team with me. We are together and we coming for that victory.
Survivors. Hit me like. When we make it out, we celebrate it. Whatever the situation.